What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, we got something pretty exciting. We've got something big. This might be a little bit of a longer video, but we're here with, I don't want to say episode 2, but we have only done, we did a video like this about a month ago now. It's actually been a while, but I reviewed the entire what year did I do? I think I did the 2003 ODI World Cup. And so if you want to go and see that whole review, of course, Australia ended up winning that tournament. But hey, we are here with something that I've wanted to do since I honestly created having a YouTube channel and talking about cricket. We are here with the IPL season 2008, slash 2007. But look, of course, the first season of the very IPL. If you are new to the channel, I will just give a quick little description of my history with the IPL. So, you know, these last couple years with my channel, obviously I've been paying a lot more attention than I ever would. And, you know, I'm a lot more interested, a lot more involved in it. Because the IPL just wasn't really telecasted here early days. We always used to get games like one day later, and they used to put them on TV like days later. We used to get the news like 10 hours later after the game. Actually, I think you could watch the games. I mean, I was a kid and I couldn't afford it. So it was pretty simple as that. You couldn't afford it. But hey, we are here, 2008. We're going to go through it. Of course, if you don't know who won the title that year, I'm going to spoil it. So if you don't want it spoiled, then go to the end. But of course, Rajasthan Royals ended up taking out that title. As you can see, the man Shane Watson on screen led them to that title, the man Watto. So hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. Any other particular series of cricket ever, just recommend me, and I might even go through it. I'm hoping one day I do all the IPL series, the seasons. So we're starting here at the very start. Let's get into it. I've got the tabs up open here, and we're just going to start at game 1 of the IPL. Jump into the scorecard, please. So we're not, obviously, we're not going to be going through every single game because I would be here for about 10 hours. But we're going to go through at least, you know, the big games towards the end, and we're going to go through, you know, the start of the tournament just to see what, you know, each team's 11 was looking like. So we can get an idea of, you know, really what era of cricket this was in. So you see here, Clarke completely destroyed them. I mean, we all know what happened. Brendan McCullum made 158 not out of 73 deliveries to start the IPL off. I mean, not only maybe the greatest IPL knock of all time, but the greatest like T20 knock of all time. Obviously, Chris Gale's 175 would be up there, but this would definitely be up there as well. So let's do it. Sourav Ganguly opening, gone for 10. McCullum obviously not out for 158. Wow. At number 3, Ricky Ponting. Okay, I didn't even know that. David Hussey at number 4, of course. Brother of Michael. And Muhammad Hafiz. Damn. Bro, is that the strongest, like, top 5 in IPL history? So you see the extras here. There's Laxmi. I'm unsure who that is. Ridhaman Saha. You've got Agakar. You've got Ashok. I don't know who that is, so I don't want to pronounce their names wrong. Murali Kartik. And Ishant Sharma, so it's a pretty strong lineup if you ask me. We've got all right, who do they play again? I'm already confused. RCB bowlers, of course. Praveen Kumar, none for 38. Zahir Khan, wow. Zahir Khan, 1 for 38. Jack Cullis rolled the arm over 4 times. 1 for 48 off 4. Or, of course, 2008. He still would have actually been bowling a fair bit. Sunil Joshi, I'm unsure who that is. And Cameron White. Nah, is this a joke? Is this the Australian Cameron White? Because he cannot bowl at all. Please tell me it's not. Oh my god. What? What the fuck? It even says leg break googlies. I don't think he's bowled a leg break since he was about 16 years old playing junior cricket. Why on earth? Hold on, can I go back? There we go. Why on earth did Cameron White bowl 1 over? He also went for 24, so I don't think he ever would have bowled after that. All right, RCB. I mean, a target of 223 is pretty big. And they didn't even get close. They didn't even get past 100. Rahul Dravid, the skipper. He's gone for 2. Wasim Jaffer gone for 6. Virat Kohli batting at 3 there. Okay. Gone for 1. Damn. Jack Cullis gone for 8. Cameron White gone for 8. Mark Boucher gone for 7. Praveen Kumar not out for 18. And then the rest were just tail enders. So they got destroyed in the first game, didn't they? The bowling attack that did the damage. Again, I'm actually unsure of a few of these players. Ashok Dinder, 2 for 9 off 3s. Just disgusting. 2 for 9 off 3. That is, yeah, pretty good. Ishant Sharma, 1 for 7 off 3. Ajit, 3 for 25 off 4. Now, is this the man who I'm thinking of? Because, you know, not only does this, you know, I do these series. Yeah, okay, this is who I'm thinking of. I thought so. So this is, yeah. Yeah. I'm very sure I know who this is. Yeah, ODI. Yeah, okay, good. I do know who this is. All right, good. So, I mean, okay. It's a bit laggy, so just bear with me for a little bit here. Where are we up to? I'm totally lost already. Oh, here we are. Ishant Sharma. No, we've gone through that. Saurav Ganguly, 2 for 21 off 4. And then this guy at the bottom. So, look, they got absolutely destroyed in the first game, RCB. Brendan McCullum made 400 million runs. And it kind of looked like it seemed quite over. I mean, is that how RCB wanted to start the tournament? No, I wouldn't have thought so. The second game here, Chennai versus Kings 11 Punjab. And holy shit, look at the scores. 240. And then 207. That's, yeah, wow. All right, some big scores going around. CSK, Parthiv Patel at the top, 15. Matty Hayden, of course, 25. And then this man, seriously, Michael Hussey, Mr. Cricket himself, 116 off 54. Yeah, that's some prime Michael Hussey right there. MS Dhoni going for 2, even though he's batting at 4. Suresh Raina, 32. And then Badranath, 31 off 14 towards the end. So, who else is in this team? Don't know who that is. No. Oh, they got Murali. So Murali played for Kings 11. I didn't even know that. I don't even think I knew that. All right, Kings 11 bowlers. Here we go. Brett Lee. Okay, 1 for 35 off 4. We got Srinath. Wait, no, it's not Srinath. I don't know who that is. James Hopes. Now, that's a throwback name. He didn't do very well, though. 1 for 53. Ifran Pathan, 2 for 47 off 4. And then Chawat. See, a few of these names are quite familiar. But then, obviously, people can just have the same last name. So I don't want to get caught up on it. The Kings 11 batting lineup. Here we go. James Hopes opened the batting and made 71 off 33. Okay, Hopesy. Obviously was more of a, you know, I want to say was more of a bowler than a batsman, but he could really do any job, you know, in the batting order. Kumar Sangakkara, 54. The skipper, Yuvraj Singh, 23. Simon Kadich, Ifran Pathan. I mean, that's a pretty solid batting lineup, I would have thought as well. So, yeah, that's a really good batting lineup, actually. All right, the bowlers, Motherly took 1 for 33. And that's really all I really want to have a look at for that game. So, I mean, you just going through these teams already and seeing all of these, you know, legendary sort of names is... It just... I wish that I could just watch all the highlights, like, on my channel with everyone. That would be good. But unfortunately, the BCCI loves to not allow us to do that. All right, we've got the Delhi Daredevils, of course, before they were the Capitals, versus the Rajasthan Royals. They played in the first... No, they didn't, so they didn't. All right, summary. Here we go. I'm a bit lost sometimes in these videos. You just have to bear with me, guys. All right, Rajasthan, the team that won the title. This is the team. We've got Kohli at the top. I don't know if there's any relation to Virat, but I have to check this out. Who on earth is this guy? Wait, how many games did he play? Oh, no, that's a lot of first-class game. Okay, List A. So didn't play a test match. Bit of List A cricket. Played a bit of a good amount of T20. Okay. Was clearly, was around for a long time when he was playing. He's only 33 now. So for all we know, this guy could still probably play today. I wonder if he is still playing. Yusuf Pathan, 10 off 5. Shane Watson, 21. Mohammad Kaif, 9. Darren Lehman gone for 1. Jadeja. What the hell? He played for Rajasthan? I don't think I knew that. Well, he's gone for 29. Rawat. Any relation to Anuj Rawat? Unsure. Gone for 2. This guy gone for 20. Oh, not out for 26. Hey, and the man Shane Warne, obviously the skipper of this team. The legend himself, of course, rest in peace to the king. He was gone for 14. And then this guy. So, all right, let's go in. So, did not bat was only Munaf Patel. All right, the bowlers for, oh my God, the Daredevils, sorry. Glenn McGrath, 1 for 21 off 4. Imagine Glenn McGrath in today's game. He is going for 1.5 million, like maybe 2 million. Brett Geeves, is this the, I don't want to press on it because it takes too long, but I think that's the English guy, I think. None for 41 off 4. And Daniel Vittori, 1 for 35 off 4 as well. So, okay, some decent bowling. I mean, how much did they make? 129. They got bowled out for 129. Well, not bowled out. All right, the Daredevils, though, they had, Jesus, they just chased this down in with 4 overs to spare. Gambir not out for 58. Suwag gone for 12. And the man Shikhar Dhawan, of course, who started at the Daredevils, not out for 52 and got them the win. So, a pretty comfortable win against the team that ended up going to win the title. Watto took the only wicket of the game. And Warney, none for 16 off 2. So, hey. All right, let's move on to the next game. I do want to get through a few of these earlier games, again, just so we can see what the 11s were looking like. And then we will skip through towards the back end of the season, and then we'll have a look. Because again, if we went through every single game, I'd be here for at least the next 32 days. That's not even a joke. All right, here we go. So we've got Kolkata Deccan. We're not going to check the Kolkata team that much because we already know. I just want to see who was on this Deccan Chargers team. They got bowled out for 110. That's not a good start. With 6 deliveries remaining. So Deccan Chargers, they had the man Gilchrist, of course. VVS Laxman, the skipper. None for 6. That is not great. Andrew Roy Simons. Hey. Of course, rest in peace to the man Roy. Wow, this kind of weird seeing, yeah, I don't know. But he, 32. Rohit Sharma batting at number 5. He made 0. Arjun Yadav, 10. Sanjay Bangar, 14. Chandimar Vas, RP Singh. They had, look at the sort of names this team had, and they got bowled out for 110. Okay. So I see here, it says, VVS Laxman has termed the Eden Gardens pitch shocking. That's not good. And then, with the Kolkata team, it doesn't really matter because we've already gone through it. The Deccan bowlers, though, Chandimar Vas, 2 for 9 off 3. RP Singh, 1 for 15 off 3. And Pragyan, 2 for 18 off 4. So, they got completely destroyed in their first game, but, they had a pretty good 11. I don't think there will be one single team that didn't have a good 11. These are just the best players of all time. I don't think you can really put together a bad team. All right, so we've got Mumbai versus RCB. Have we gone through Mumbai yet? No, we haven't. All right, so here we go. Let's have a look. Mumbai versus RCB, the first 2 times these teams played each other. So Mumbai, they got 165. They've got the man Luke Ronke opening up the batting. Jayas Araya, Robin Utapau, Sean Pollock, Harbhajan Singh was the skipper. So that's a pretty good start to a team, isn't it? They've got the man Ashish Neera in there as well. Dawul Kulkarni as well. I know who that is. All right, the bowlers, though. I do want to have a look here, though. Is he here? Khan took Tufa. Okay. RCB, though, they did have to chase down 166. Got the win with 2 deliveries remaining. Ooh. So they changed their batting liner up a little bit, actually. Chanderpaul was in. Dravid. You see Ross Taylor came in at 3. Jack Cullis. Virat moved down to number 5. And then Mark Boucher was there, who finished the job off. The Mumbai bowlers, Neera, 1 for 45 off 4. Pollock, none for 17 on 4. Damn, that's economical. Kulkarni, 1 for 19 off 2. Harbhajan Singh, 2 for 36 off 4. So, again, another really good game of IPL cricket right here. I just keep having a look on the side. A dicey pitch. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of the pitches early days in the IPL were quite unsteady. I feel like would be the right word. If we could load in. Here we go, thankfully. Alright, so we've gone through Mumbai. Alright, we've gone through Mumbai. Where are they? So we went through, here we go. So Kings 11. So we've gone through every single team now. Okay, so we haven't missed a team. We've gone through all of them. Let me just double check that, because if I miss a team, I'm going to feel like a dickhead. Okay, no, I think we got them all. I think we've gone through every team's, base 11. We're pretty, if they were a good enough player, they would have been in the 11 from the start. So once we get to the end, then we can start to see, what their playoff teams were looking like. So we're just going to kind of go over some results here. We're not going to, just go into them all and have a look, but I mean, you've got the CSK versus RCB. Like, I'm just having a look at all of them, and all I see is Rajasthan and Kings 11 Punjab just winning every game they play. Like, look at this, Kings 11 again, Rajasthan. Give me another example, please. Nope, we lost there. Never mind. Rajasthan, Kings 11. Who else are we up to? Let's see. I mean, yeah. Should we have a look at? No, we'll have a look at the table at the end. All right, stuff it. Let's scroll up to the top. Ooh, hold on. A 1-win run. I'll have to check this game out. And Punjab won. Yeah, I have to check this shit out. Let's go. Kings 11. So we were into bat first. The man Sean Marsh, of course, who did win the Orange Cap that year. 81. Not bad. James Hope's gone for a golden duck. Luke Pomerbash. Now that is a name that I haven't heard in a while. 79 off 50. Yuvraj Singh gone for 7. Jay Awardene 1. And Ifran Pathan made 9. So 189 is always good, isn't it? The wickets, doesn't matter. All right, Mumbai Indians. So they obviously didn't chase it down. J.S. Araya 20. Tendulkar, the skipper, 65. Dwayne Smith, 20. Abhishek Nayar, 27. Robin Udapau, 9. Pollock, duck. Dilhara Fernando, Ashish Neera. So yeah, look, they didn't get the win there. Who was the damaging bowlers? Shri. Okay, Yuvraj. Okay, cool. I just wanted to go through that one quickly, just because it caught my attention right at the start. So if we could go back to the main menu, that would be awesome. Thank you. All right, let's get into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the freaking playoffs. All right. Just before we do that, though, we're going to go through the table. So this is who made... Actually, we're not even going to do that yet. Yeah, let's do this. Best editor on YouTube. I'll edit that out. All right. Playoff times. So the last game of the season as well. Both of the teams. So the team that won the title and the team that came second on the table played in the last game of the season. I actually have to check this. So... Okay, so that's interesting, because the two best teams of that season faced off in technically a final preview. So Sean Marsh made 115, Hope's 51, Yuvraj 49 off 16. Shit, that's a lot of runs very quickly. The bowlers, Watto took 1. Where's Warney? I didn't see Warney's name there. All right, I guess Warney wasn't playing. Rajasthan, who made Neeraj Patel. There's Watto. Yusuf Batan, Kamran Akmal, off just 8 deliveries. Shit. And then the rest, yeah. So, hey, I mean, they won comfortably at the end. It makes you wonder where Kings 11 Punjab kind of went wrong, to be honest. They could have literally won the first title, and they might never win one again. So that's the thing that might upset a few people. All right, now let's get into the semi-finals and finals. The first semi-final here was Rajasthan versus the Daredevils, and it looks like the Daredevils got absolutely creamed. All right, here we go. Rajasthan into bat first. They made 192. Graham Smith opening up the batting. I've seen it all. 25 off 21. You've got this guy, I'm unsure who that is. Sahel Tanvir, 5. Watson, 52 off 29. Mohammad Kaif going for 12. Patan going for 45 off 21. Jadeja, 7. Wait, no, not Watto. Warney going for a golden duck. Mahesh Rawat, yeah. So, the damage obviously done by this top order. Let's see. The bowlers. So, here we go, the bowlers for the Daredevils. Wait. Yes, I keep getting the teams mixed up for a second. Glenn McGrath, none for 38 off 4. Muhammad Asif, 1 for 32 off 4. Yo Mahesh. If that ain't the coolest name I've ever heard of. 2 for 50 off 4. Amit Mishra, 2 for 37 off 4. So, I mean, they took 9 wickets. 192 is always somewhat chaseable in any sort of T20. But they didn't even get half of it. They ended up getting bowled out for 87. Gambhir goes for 11. Suwag going for 3. Darwan for 5. Tiwari going for 3. Tilkaratne Dilshan going for 33. DK, the man Dinesh Karthik, he couldn't save them this time. It was a bit early in his career, wasn't it? He made 10. Faviz Maroof. Amit Mishra, so look, they got bowled out for 85. There's not a lot to talk about in this game. They got completely destroyed. The bowlers, Watson, 3 for 10 off 3. Munaf Patel, 3 for 17 off 4. And the man Shane Warne, 2 for 21 off 4. So, hey, clearly Rajasthan, I mean, they completely destroyed the Daredevils in their first final. So, obviously that's a big confidence boost at the start as we wait for us to go back to the main menu here. There we go. Thank you. Alright, the second semi-final. Damn. Really? Bro. So you're telling me Kings 11 Punjab did that, played the greatest Kings 11 Punjab season of all time just to lose in the semi-final to CSK and get bowled out for 112. Well, not bowled out, but making 112 runs in a semi-final. That just sounds like Kings 11 Punjab, doesn't it? All right, Sean Marsh, he goes for 23. Jesus. James Hope's gone for 2. Sangakkara, 3. Yuvraj, 4. Jayawardene, 8. Patan, 3. Wilkin Motta, 25, okay. But the rest was just over from there. I mean, you cannot make 112 in any sort of semi-final and expect to win. Yeah, pretty poor stuff here. Murali took a pole. LB Morkel took 2 poles. Just wasn't enough. CSK got it done so easily. Partith Patel not out for 51. And Suresh Raina not out 55 off 34. So, hey, CSK completely destroyed us, didn't they? There's no bowlers to talk about there, is there? So let's move on from that one. CSK just completely killed them. 31 deliveries remaining. Doesn't get much worse than that. It seems like if it wasn't Sean Marsh or Kumar Sangakkara or Yuvraj Singh making all the runs, then no one did. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. But I guess it was the start of the IPL, so you couldn't really predict what would happen. But that would mean the final would be between CSK versus the Rajasthan Royals for the first ever title of IPL history. They knew it was going to go down in history. They knew the opportunity was there for something massive. And Rajasthan stepped up. Here we go. In fact, I have never gone through this 2008 scorecard ever. So this will be my first time looking at what happened during that final. Okay, let's just go through it. CSK into bat first. They made 163. That's always at least somewhat competitive in a final. Partiv Patel, 38 off 33. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. Suresh Raina in at 3. I like that. 43 off 30. Albie Mork. Wait. I thought Albie Morkel played for Kings 11. There you go. Shit, I don't even know. 16 off 13. Dhoni, 29 not out. And Badranath with 6 not out at the end. So, I mean, always a competitive total. Anything 160 plus in T20 cricket is always going to give you something to try and defend. But this Rajasthan team, just too big, too strong. The bowlers, though, for Rajasthan, Watto took a pole. Tanvir took a pole. Shane Warne took no poles. And I almost missed this. Yusuf Pathan, 3 for 22 off 4. So, stepped up when it mattered. That's when it matters to me. All right, Rajasthan into bat. Did they get it done on the last ball? Yo, that is insane. They won this final on the very last ball. Yeah, you enjoy that, don't you? All right, let's go through the bowling lineup, the batting lineup, here. Neeraj Patel gone for 2. This guy makes 28. Akmal 6. Watto makes 28. Pathan makes 56. He was easily the best player this game. Mohammad Kaif 12. Jadeja, what the fuck? Jadeja makes another golden duck. And then Shane Warne and Tanvir 9 runs each, not out. So really it went down to the last ball. But it looked like a pretty comfortable chase in the end. So, I mean, Rajasthan, they win the first title. We'll just go through here. Albie Morkel, 2 wickets. Murali took 2, but nothing you can do about the great team of Rajasthan Royals. I mean, this isn't even the best 11. This would be like the 6th best 11 of this season, and they won the title. It just shows you get it right at the right times, and you can do whatever you goddamn want. I mean, we've seen that this year in the IPL with the Gujarat Titans. Hey, that's an impressive victory from the Rajasthan Royals. So the man Yusuf Pathan would have gotten man of the match. Yep. Oh. I'll edit that out. That was a sneeze. I'll edit that out. Damn. Now I've got a dry throat. Yeah. Alright, I'm a bit lost there. That shook me around. But Rajasthan get the win. Now we can go through here. Alright, now we can go through the table where it finished. Deccan, RCB, Kolkata, Mumbai, Daredevils, CSK, Kings 11, and Rajasthan, who of course won the title. So hey, oh shit, hold on. We've got to go through most runs. So the orange cap winner, of course, was the man from Australia, Shaun Marsh. So Shaun Marsh got it done. Clearly the best batsman all season. So we got Gambhir, J.S. Araya, Watson, Graham Smith, Gilchrist, Yusuf Pathan. Is that Yusuf Pathan? Wait, which one's that? Okay, it's not going to show me. You got Raina, Dhoni, Suwag. Which Sharma is that? Unsure. Dravid, Ganguly, Dhawan, Sangakkara, Utapau, Hussey, Patel, Yuvraj Singh, Boucher, James Hopes, Jack Cullis, like all of these great legendary names on this list. Who averaged the most? Oh, you can't even check that. I don't like how you don't do that. Alright, let's go. So we're going to go to the purple cap, and we're going to finish off this video. I am out of breath. I have not taken one drink this entire video, and I've almost lost my voice this entire video. Alright, the purple cap was that man Sahil Tanvir. How many did he take? 22. So you had Warney in second, Srinath in third, Watson fourth, Chawla, Morkel, this guy, Maroof, Pathan, RP Singh, Zahir Khan, Umar Gull, Ashish Neera, Glenn McGrath, Amit Mishra, DJ Bravo, Kulkarni, Pravit Kumar, Murali. Just some of the most legendary names you'll ever see in cricket history. So, hey, that will cap it off. That is IPL season 2020. Season 2008, I meant. 2020. 2008 season of IPL. Were you guys watching the IPL in 2008? Let me know. I assume most people are probably OG fans of the IPL. So let me know, have you ever changed teams? What's your favourite IPL season? And should I go in order of seasons or should I just review any season I want? Let me know in the comments, guys. I hope we all enjoyed and I'll see everyone in the next one.